So, the first group stage match of the UEFA Champions League. It's John Champion and Jim Beglin at the microphone. And here we have Udinese against Manchester United. Scholes. Here's Giggs. Here's Rooney. It's come through to him nicely.
Well, he didn't have much on there. I thought he had to go it alone.
Looking for width. Got it. And he's there to clear it. The final ball not quite there. Rooney on the ball. Quarter of an hour gone in the first half. He's latched onto it. Maybe now. Oh yes, he scored! It's 1-0. A devastating counter-attack that, executed, I would have to say, to perfection.
Yeah, but once they won the ball back in midfield, they still had a lot to do. They were measured and clinical and made it count.
Manchester United have the priceless opener.
Well, that's their campaign, well and truly up and running now.
Raphael. Dimitri. This could be interesting. And Giggs. Rooney. He's looking to play it into the channel. Now Welbeck. Possibility here. In again! It's led to a goal! It's a comfortable lead now, 2 goals. I'm afraid that one's down to the goalkeeper.
Oh, nobody will have to tell the keeper he's messed up there. I can only assume he took his eye off the ball.
Now it's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this game was very much in the balance, but at 2-0 they ought to be able to defend this lead from here.
And they've played for 30 minutes now. They're off on the counter. Armero. He's got in. Poor challenge. Free kick given. Hits a ball in. He scuffed his clearance there. It's on for him. The pass cut out. Booted to safety. Concede to throw in a dangerous position too. Sends it to the middle. That's the end of the danger for now. Great chance for the counter. Evra cuts it out. Dimitri. Williams. Pass cut out. Tries to slide it past the defence. Cleared away from danger. Giggs. The whistle goes to signal the midway point of this game.
Well, they're in complete control, you know, and they ought to go on and dictate this game now in the second half.
They lead by 2-0 at this point. Away we go in the second half then, as they look to try to kill the game off. Udinese against Manchester United. Plays this forward. Armero. There's the whistle and the flag's up. Just caught offside there.
Look, he just needs to hold his run a bit longer because he's got the pace to make up the ground.
Here is Pincy, a chance! And he was alert to the danger.
Well, listen, when it's congested through the centre of the pitch like that, they're threatened more from the wider positions.
Challenge poor, foul call. And he'll go direct! That was really close.
Oh, listen, to come that close is a really, really good attempt, and judging by the crowd's reaction, they thought he'd done enough too.
Played just beyond the hour here. No, it was cut out. Valencia, Rafael. It's through. He hits it. It was a good ball in.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Ball in. It's a really good try, but no goal.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better, and any other time it would have sneaked in. That will encourage another try though.
Valencia makes the interception. Now through to Rooney. Now Rooney. Scholes' cross. A huge chance missed.
Oh, that could so easily have been game over. There would have been no way back from 3 behind. Well, they need a lot more urgency in that area.
Bad challenge there. Free kick given. Danilo Larangera. Cuadrado. It's come through to him. Now the chance. It's a good hit. That stopped the danger. Armero. Domitzi. Low ball in. It's a bit too long, that one. Pincy. Williams. Volley. Well, it came off the defender there.
Well, the home supporters behind the goal have really raised the volume a notch or two as they wait for this one to swing in.
He sends it in. Goal! A goal so late in the game. The delivery in was good and he did the rest.
Yeah, his run just gave the defence one problem too many and he eluded everyone to tuck it away. Excellent header.
So the stage is set for a real grandstand finish.
Well, they've got big momentum now, so it's time to stay focused and composed and use their experience. What a boost that is.
And there'll be a yellow card for the foul too. Referee had a good view of it. Manchester United have this free kick. This is a great chance to increase the lead. And he's going for it. He misses, only narrowly though.
Oh, look, I just think he didn't get the connection he was hoping for. Nearly perfect technically, but not quite on the mark.
Williams, Di Natale. Chip through over the top. There is the referee's whistle for full time. Exactly the sort of start they were looking for. It puts them in a great position, as well as giving them extra confidence for the games ahead.
Yeah, you never quite know how the first match of any competition is going to go, but I thought they did a good job.
My thanks go to Jim, and it's now time for us to leave tonight's coverage. We both wish you a very good evening. Welcome to our live coverage. We've an enthralling group stage encounter in store today. It's John Champion and Jim Beglin at the microphone. And here we have Manchester United against Ajax. We are off and running. Moving forwards, and no one in his way now. And it could bring a chance here. Valencia. Plays this forward. Here's Theo Jansen. Tried to play it through. Good pass to the wing. The ball is sent into the middle. Welbeck. He's going it alone. Evra. Great chance for the counter. Valencia. Rafael. Sends the cross to the back post. Takes a shot. He just took too long there.
Yeah, he just gave the defence too much time to regroup. In the end, he was forced into rushing it.
Here's Theo Jansen. Ebesilio. He's on a real charge. Scholes. Now through to Rooney. And he's offside, the flag is up. Welbeck. Giggs. Looking to thread it through. Alderweireld. Anita. That's a throw. It's a ball in. And the cross dealt with. Good footwork creating the counter-attack. Eno. And the ball's out of play. Anita. No, it's been cut out. Chance for a counter then. chance, and he's got quite a shot on him, and it's taken with some style, and Manchester United take the lead.
Well, I thought I had decent technical ability until I saw that. He looked as if the ball was on a string. Sensational.
A fine goal, a real delight to watch. They get us underway at 1-0.
Oh, this fella's Mr. Reliable. Whenever you need to find a goal from somewhere, he delivers. What a top man.
The whistle goes to signify half-time.
Well, that was just a bad first half, real cat and mouse. I just hope it opens up second half.
It's a cagey game, this one. Plenty to fascinate the spectators, though. Score is 1-0. Manchester United against Ajax. Wants to get this forward. Here's a ball in, and they've hooked it clear.
They may well get a bit more joy down the flanks. They'll certainly find more space out there.
Eno. Alderweireld. Here's Theo Jansen. Clever ball.
Well, it's a sharper cutting edge they need in front of goal.
It's on for him. Valencia. Hits it long. Giggs. Carrick. Here's Rooney. A threatening through ball, cleared away to safety, and that's good defensive play, picking up the loose ball, putting it into touch. The keeper, I think, will be relieved as well. No, that's not going to make it. And Evra. Anita. Onside. That's clearly not what was intended.
Well, I think it's that time when you have to commit numbers forward in hope of grabbing an equaliser. I mean, defenders need to take that risk too now.
You know what, they're knocking on the door, but they're running out of time. Eno. Theo Jansen. Here's Suleimani. Kicked off there. Christian Eriksen. And he makes it! And how vital might that be for Ajax?
Look, that was a truly magical moment, and it was a privilege to sit here and witness it.
A memorable solo effort, that. They kick off with parity restored. Whacks it. Nicely fed in.
And it just goes to show you how effective those through balls can be. All it needed was a better execution.
Rooney. Now through to Welbeck. It's opened up nicely for him. Maybe the last one, needs to be a good one. And he'll drive it here, and he makes absolutely no mistake. They've scored at the last possible moment. You put that down to good finishing or to poor defending?
Well, he did very well to get a shot away and score, because it's hard to take a pass on the move, but that was very tidy.
So, could this be the one that settles it?
That's a huge goal at this stage, but I suspect they're going to have to dig deep for the next few minutes to try and see this one out.
The referee blows his whistle for full time. Well, the talking point was right at the very end, that decisive injury time goal.
Well, just a single goal to separate them in the end, but on balance it was probably a fair result.
So before we leave the stadium, there's just time for me to say my thanks to Jim for his analysis and to wish you a very good evening. So we're just about halfway through the group stage. I'm John Champion, Jim Beglin's alongside me. Valencia. Got it. Plays this forward. The ball's out. Goal kick. "15 minutes into the first half. He can take the shot on here. Rooney. That's clearly not what was intended. Welbeck. Intercepted. Wants to get this forward. Switches play to the other side. He's got in. Picked off the ball. It's on for him. And Giggs. Almost half an hour gone. Manchester United have this free kick. Now he's ready for a shot. Cut out in a promising position. Valencia. Chance! Tried to play it through. Wins a throw. Looking to carve open the defence. Got beyond the last defender, but the linesman had his flag up then for offside. 5 minutes before half-time, and it's level. Now through to Rooney. Now Rooney, a chance. A fine stop by the keeper.
Well, the last line of defence came to the rescue when the lines in front weren't looking too clever. Good stop. Well, there's a huge amount of jostling right in front of the keeper at the moment. They all know a good delivery here could lead to the opening.
Got it. It's through. Could be a chance now. Oh, that was a fine solo effort. And there is half-time.
Well, this has been such a poor effort from both sides. The keepers have been more or less redundant.
Goalless then at this stage. Away we go then. The second half gets underway. Looking towards the penalty area now. Picked off there. Rooney on the ball. Onside. Now Rooney. Can he now find a finish?
I think one or two of the more experienced players need to just settle them down a bit now, show some composure, because they can't keep wasting possession like this.
Now the chance. And he'll shoot here. And his shot off target. A timely intervention. And he's still going. He plays it through. Play surges forward.
Well, listen, when it's congested through the centre of the pitch like that, they'll threaten more from the wider positions.
Good footwork, creating the counter-attack. Now Rooney. That'll be a corner. Here's a ball in. Scholes. Giggs! A decent chance wasted.
Oh, and he could have brought the game to life by scoring there. It's a real shame.
Scholes cuts it out. Here's Carrick. They hit it long now. Sloppy pass, intercepted. Now through to Rooney. It's opened up nicely for him. Oh, he wasn't taking any chances there. He's got in. The pass cut out. It's on for him. Now through to Rooney. Now the chance. Nothing really to worry the keeper there. A cross coming in. It's not cleared very far. And that brings to an end 90 minutes of football. Both defences have stood tall throughout this game, not allowing themselves to be breached. Both keepers, I imagine, fairly pleased with that. So many thanks to... So the group stage action now well and truly underway. It's John Champion and Jim Beglin at the microphone, and we're now underway. That's clearly not what was intended.
If the support had come quicker, that wouldn't have broken down.
Looking to carve open the defence. He can take the shot on here. Drives it in. It's led to a goal. And it's Manchester United who go in front.
Look, that was a truly magical moment, and it was a privilege to sit here and witness it.
He just went all the way. It's a treat, that one. They've got the opener in the early minutes.
I think it's a goal that gives them great early impetus, and I think the coach will want him to use it and go and get a second now. It's not time to sit there.
Giggs. Got it. It's opened up nicely for him. He's on his way. Can he shoot? He knocks it in. He was certainly caught there, but was it inside the box? It was close, but it was outside the penalty area. Manchester United have this free kick. He can have a go from here. Maybe now. Cleared away from immediate danger. Tried to play it through, puts it away. They lead by 2. It stemmed from losing the ball in a really dangerous position.
Well, you know, that's what usually happens in football. When one team is careless, the other is only too willing to capitalise. Ouch.
Now it's 2-0.
Yeah, we've seen it before that 1-0 can be a fragile scoreline, but now that they have that extra cushion, 2 should be enough.
It's going right across the goal. It's led to a goal. That's certainly made things interesting. The lead's down to a single goal now.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And they played for 30 minutes now. It's a low cross. Still not cleared properly. Picked it off. Here's Giggs. Welbeck. No, it's been cut out. There is the end of the first period.
Well, it's always a good sign for a team when they're not really playing that well, but they've still got a lead. But I still think they need a lot more width in what they're doing.
3 goals we've seen in the first half. It's 2-1. Carrick. He's got in. That was offside there, and the opposition defenders look pretty relieved. Here's a ball in. Didn't get the ball there. Free kick. Carrick. Looking to thread it through. Sloppy pass, intercepted. Just caught him. Free kick! He went for power there.
Well, technically that was a beautifully struck shot from so far out. I just thought he was a little unlucky then.
A cross in. And he'll drive it here. Denied by the post.
Oh, that couldn't have been any closer. It merited a goal for me, but to hit the post, that's very unlucky. We're talking fractions here.
Ball in. And out it goes for a corner. A moment of temporary relief. It's a ball in. He volleys it. What a save.
Well, he was in such a great position in front of goal, and you'd expect him to score from there, but somehow he's missed it.
He sends it in. This could be interesting. Could be a chance now. They've scored. It's a 2-goal lead now.
I'm not sure he knew where he was headed once he set off, but that was a blistering burst to go all the way.
A fine goal. A real delight to watch. So we resume, and the gap is now 2.
Yeah, they may well be 2 up now, but the beauty of this game is that it can all change in a flash.
Tries to slide it past the defence. Goes for the volley, and it's a really well taken goal. They're back in it now. It's a difficult skill to master, but I think we can safely say he's got the hang of it.
You know, for a moment there I thought he was going to try and take a touch, but that was a great decision to hit the volley. Spectacular.
The difference is down to 1.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
And now the counter-attack. The ball is with Giggs. And it's gone out for a goal kick. Poor challenge. Free kick given. Rooney. Welbeck having a fine game, already the scorer of 2. Chance to counter-attack here. Wants to get this forward. That's a throw. Ball in early. Oh, that's a lovely header. Oh, unlucky.
Yeah, that was almost identical to the previous miss. They should certainly have made that one count.
Oh, and he'll be disappointed with that. He's been flagged offside. Great link up. Picked off the ball. The assistant referee's flag was raised. Just offside. Good call. And he chooses the option of the back pass. He has blown for full time now. Entertaining. Either side could have won. Maybe a draw would have been fairer.
It was a good match to watch for the neutrals, and it always held its interest till the final whistle.
2 to go. The knockout stage is drawing closer. John Champion and Jim Beglin on commentary duty today. The teams then, Manchester United against Udinese. Now through to Welbeck. It's on for him. Valencia. Here's a chance to get a cross in. Shoots here! He carved out a pretty presentable chance.
Well, he showed good feet and an even better awareness in creating the opportunity to shoot there. Not a bad effort either.
He sends it in. On his head! No luck there!
Oh, this has been such a positive approach from them in the early part of this game. Everybody is programmed to get forward, and despite a couple of failed attempts, they are the better side.
"15 minutes into the first half. They got a throw in. Armero. Another throw in. Domizi. Domizi. An early ball in. It's cleared away. And the ball's out of play. Basta. The ball's gone out again, and that's another throw. Basta. Good run down the side. Now, what next? Here's a cross. Benatia, Armero, Basta. Domitzi, Koda. Another 5 minutes remaining before half-time, and the game is tied. Abdi cuts it out. Loses out in a position of some promise. Benatia, Basta. Plays it upfield. There goes the whistle, and it's half-time.
Well, this has been such a poor effort from both sides. The keepers have been more or less redundant.
Goalless then at this stage. The whistle goes for the second half. Manchester United against Udinese. And he launches it forward. No, it was cut out.
Well, if they're going to trouble this opposition, then every single player has to contribute more. Their passing needs a serious lift.
That's a wasted opportunity.
Well, the lead-up was good, the idea was good, but the same clearly can't be said for the execution.
Giggs. Now a chance for a cross. And it's hoofed away. Ferdinand makes the interception. Booted to safety. Abdi. Approaching the hour mark in this game. The assistant referee's flag was raised. Just offside, good call. He knocks it in. And Giggs. Tipped off there.
Well, listen, when it's congested through the centre of the pitch like that, they're threatened more from the wider positions.
Looking to thread it through. And he's offside, the flag is up.
Oh, it was such a close call, but it looks as if the assistant got that one spot on.
A ball in. Free kick given by the referee. We're almost in the final quarter of an hour. Plays this forward. Now through to Welbeck. It's an opportunity.
Well, at this stage, I think if you command the ball, you may well command the result. Possession is the key factor now.
Johnny Evans. Picked it off. Great chance for the counter. Domitzi, Basta. Rooney wants to get this forward.
This late on, they need to be pushing forward if they're going to get a result.
Roberto Pereira, Armero. Now a promising attack from a wide position, breaking into space. Maybe the last one needs to be a good one.
Well, there's a huge amount of jostling right in front of the keeper at the moment. They all know a good delivery here could lead to the opening.
Here's a ball in. Here's another corner. Ball in. A header this time. The referee blows and it's all over. Parity is perfect. The next round beckons. And all that remains is for me to thank my co-commentator Jim Beglin as our live coverage comes to a close. Welcome to the 6th group stage match of the UEFA Champions League. I'm John Champion, Jim Beglin's alongside me. The teams then, Ajax against Manchester United. Chance! That would have been some goal!
I thought he showed real drive to get there and have a crack. Can't fault him for effort or commitment then.
Johnny Evans cuts it out. Onside. He plays it through. Possibility here. That could have been really special.
Oh, such a good ball to get him through. Showed real vision and awareness then in trying to pick him out.
Well, they may be a bit annoyed that they've missed a couple in the early stages, but credit to them for such a bold and adventurous start.
This could be interesting, and he'll drive it here. He created a great chance there.
And there's no doubt about that. That ball through was class, and it really warranted the finish to match.
Well, that's what's called setting your stall out. They've begun with great conviction, and efforts at goal are mounting up. This is good play.
Quarter of an hour played. He's got in. Giggs. And Rooney. Got it. Nice bout of passing. Now he's ready for a shot. And the keeper's there to claim it. Scholes. Looking to carve open the defence. It's through. Skillfully hit. It just veered off to the right. It's on for him. He's looking to play it into the channel. Van der Wiel. Eno. Van der Wiel. Christian Eriksen. Siem de Jong. Tried to play it through. Rooney. Plays this forward. Eno. Free kick awarded. Van der Wiel. That's a throw. Long pass forward. 5 minutes before half-time and it's level. Sloppy pass, intercepted. Now Welbeck. No, it's been picked off. Eno. And now the counter-attack. The whistle goes and it's the end of the first half.
Yeah, no goals so far, but it's certainly not through lack of effort. They've had quite a few opportunities so far, but their shooting, not good enough.
Neither side conceding a goal then. It is 0-0. Ajax against Manchester United. Giggs. Here's Evra.
Yeah, they're just finding it hard now to produce that extra bit of craft that can make all the difference. That key pass.
That's clearly not what was intended. Sends it towards the centre, and the cross is cleared. Chance for a counter then. Eno. Christian Eriksen. Cut out in a promising position, plays it back to the keeper. 15 minutes of the second half played. Goals.
Well, it's a sharper cutting edge they need in front of goal.
Up goes the assistant referee's flag, and no wonder they look disappointed. There was a chance to take the lead there. Here's Theo Jansen. No, it's been cut out. Welbeck. Anita. Hits it long. Wants to get this forward. Slides it through. He's latched onto it. And it's just veered off to the left.
That was such a good effort despite the attention of his marker. I thought he did really well there.
We're almost in the final quarter of an hour. Wants to get this forward. It's come through to him. Here's a shot. He scores! And the deadlock is finally broken.
Well, what a sickener that is for the opposition. There really isn't much time to get a goal back now. Talking about drama.
He benefited from a slide rule pass.
And you know, if the pass was delayed a second longer, he may just have drifted offside, but these guys are very good at their craft.
They get us underway at 1-0.
Oh, this fella's Mr. Reliable. Whenever you need to find a goal from somewhere, he delivers. What a top man.
Rooney on the ball. The ball is with Giggs. Breaking into space. It swung into the middle. The idea was good, execution wasn't.
Well, the defender was stuck to him like glue, but he got his effort away. Wasn't quite enough though.
Into the last 5 minutes, and the crowd breathless from the football they've seen. And still in pursuit of an equaliser.
Oh, it's in.
Brilliant! Late drama here, right at the end. He was allowed far too much space.
Well, he knows that he doesn't have to drift into wider areas too much, and if he doesn't, his chances of a goal increase. Just seen the proof.
We're in the closing minutes now, and it's level again.
Well, all credit to them for plugging away and refusing to give up. Either one could win this now for me.
No, that's not going to make it. Eno. Got it. Eno. Christian Eriksen. Fouled there. Free kick given. A free kick for Ajax.
Well, it's a bit far out, but you know.
So that's it. The final whistle. The match ended in a draw here. A wonderful game of football for the supporters, but their team just couldn't find the win despite all their best efforts.
Well, look, there was so little to choose between these teams.
This the first match of the knockout round, and both sides arriving with plenty of passion. John Champion and Jim Beglin on commentary duty here. There's space on the wing. Didn't get anywhere near the ball. Free kick. Here's a ball in. Easy pickings, really. And a header! A good ball in, but he couldn't finish it off.
Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm. The early signs are very encouraging now.
Biglia. Got it. It's on for him. Here is Jovanovic. Safari. Biglia. 15 minutes played. It's cleared to safety. Wants to get this forward. Here is Jovanovic. He's got in. Looking to thread it through. No, beaten to it. Still not cleared properly. Almost 30 minutes into the first half. Now the counter-attack. Now through to Welbeck. It's come through to him. Now he's ready for a shot. And it's a really well-taken goal. And Manchester United take the lead.
Well, it's so rare to see that kind of ability in the modern game. I'm just delighted it ended in a goal. Great stuff.
A memorable solo effort, that. Manchester United have the priceless opener.
Well, that's their campaign well and truly up and running now.
Great through ball over the top.
Well, it's a sharper cutting edge they need in front of goal.
Giggs looking to carve open the defence. Cleared away. Goals. Now through to Giggs. And there's the end to the first 45.
Well, that was just a bad first half, real cat and mouse. I just hope it opens up second half.
It's 1-0 and we hope for more of the same in the second half. Rooney. And that won't be making it through. Plays this forward. Raphael. Johnny Evans. Giggs. It's on for him. The ball played out wide. Here is Jovanovic. Tries to slide it past the defence. Got it. Giggs. The ball is with Scholes. Rooney, creator of one goal already. Here's a ball in. Glancing header. That's a real let-off.
Oh, that could prove a pivotal moment in this match. They needed that goal badly, you know.
Approaching the last 15 minutes of the game. Rooney. Evra makes the interception. Slides it through. It's cleared away. Chance! That's clearly not what was intended. 40 minutes played of this second half. He's looking to play it into the channel. Here's a strike. The keeper gets to it. Plays this forward. Free kick awarded. Jovanovic. Direct volley. Steals it. It's in. With so little time remaining, it's all square here. Cool finish that, low and true.
Well, his most important job there was to keep the shot down, and he did that without any problems. That's good concentration, you know.
There we have it, the match is all over. So a draw it is, neither team could find that decisive goal.
Well, neither side managed to go on and win it, but both certainly gave it a really good try and won't be too disappointed with the result.
John Champion and Jim Beglin on commentary duty here. So we're off then. Clear. And that'll be a throw. Carrick. Rooney's got it. The linesman's kept his flag down. It's in! With that, they've edged ahead overall. That is simply unsavable. They've gone ahead so early in the game.
Oh look, the first goal can have a big effect on any game, but it has to be backed up with the right attitude. Don't ease off now, go and add a second.
No, that's not going to make it. Rooney, who's imposed himself already on this fixture. Biglia. Evra makes the interception. Quarter of an hour gone. Raphael. The pass cut out. Carrick cuts it out. Slides it through. Here's a chance to get a cross in. He's waiting here. He decides to shoot. Goal! 2 goals to the good, and they're set fair. It just couldn't have been placed any better. So it's now 2 without reply.
Yeah, we've seen it before that 1-0 can be a fragile scoreline, but now that they have that extra cushion, 2 should be enough.
A long ball forward. The ball's with Rooney. Tries to slide it past the defence. And the offside flag is up. Rooney. Beautiful through ball over the top. Now he's ready for a shot. They were so nearly punished for their mistake. Biglia. 40 minutes on the watch in this first half. Rooney tried to play it through. That was offside there, and the opposition defenders looked pretty relieved. This is lovely passing to watch. Chance for a shot! He misses, only narrowly though.
Oh, listen, to come that close is a really, really good attempt, and judging by the crowd's reaction, they thought he'd done enough too.
The referee blows his whistle to draw the first half to a close.
I think it's been a really good display so far. I think they're using every inch of the pitch to stretch this game. It's nice and expansive and difficult to cope with.
2 goals on the score sheet. And the advantage reads 2-0. Raphael cuts it out, plays this forward. got it. Looking to carve open the defence. It's opened up nicely for him. The post in the way. Oh, he's hit the post.
Well, to be honest, I thought it was a good enough effort to go in, only for the post to get in the way. I mean, this game can be very tough on you at times.
That was really close.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better, and any other time it would have sneaked in. That will encourage another try, though.
Sloppy pass, intercepted. Here's Carrick. Valencia. He's looking to play it into the channel. Cuts it out. Looking to thread it through. The ball played out to the wing. Cleared away from danger. Picks it off. Rooney. Wants to get this forward. It's going right across the goal, and he's there to clear it. He can take the shot on here. Big opportunity this from the corner. Ball in. Carrick. Corner taken. Hits a ball in. Looking for width. A shot! They've done it! Could we be in for some late drama now? Great goal that. Great team goal, in fact.
Yeah, this is a lovely brand of football we're watching. They're playing with flair and enterprise, and there's a real cutting edge to their attack.
And there is the final whistle. What a sensational finish to the game. Who on earth could have seen that coming?
Well, we saw some good attacking play, and it was always a tight affair, to be honest. It could have gone the other way.
So we're down to the last 8 now. On commentary duty, John Champion and Jim Beglin. The teams then, Porto against Manchester United. Here's a chance to get a cross in. That must have angered his teammates.
Well, you could see what the intention was, and I liked the way he was thinking, but the execution there was just too weak.
Intercepted. Rooney. Here is Lucho Gonzalez. Carrick plays this forward. Here's Giggs. He crosses it in, and the cross met firmly. Great chance for the counter. He's going it alone. Evra. Here's Welbeck. João Moutinho. Here's Lucho Gonzalez. Now Hulk. This goes for a throw-in. Lucho Gonzalez wants to get this forward. Another throw-in. We've nearly reached the half-hour mark. Lucho Gonzalez. Hulk's cross. It's an opportunity, and he makes absolutely no mistake. And it's Porto who go in front. That's the instinct of a goal scorer.
Oh, it's a terrible mix-up at the back, but it's great awareness to punish them for it.
So we resume at 1-0.
Oh, they've done well to take the lead there, but they can't let their opponents back in. Have to stay focused.
No, that won't be finding its target. The ball threaded through. And the offside flag is up. The ball's with João Moutinho. He knocks it in. Oh, he'll be kicking himself for that.
Well, the defender was stuck to him like glue, but he got his effort away. It wasn't quite enough, though.
And Scholes. He plays it through. No, beaten to it. Lucho Gonzalez. Onside. Here comes the cross. Lucho Gonzalez. No, it was cut out. And there's the end to the first 45.
Yeah, they're 1-0 down at half-time, yet in all honesty, they just never looked like scoring in that first half.
It's a cagey game, this one. Plenty to fascinate the spectators, though. The score is 1-0. Porto against Manchester United. Pass cut out.
Listen, when it's congested through the centre of the pitch like that, they'll threaten more from the wider positions.
Sloppy pass, intercepted. That's dangerous. Varela. Here's João Moutinho. Now an opportunity to cross. That's clearly not what was intended. He's got in. Valencia. Slides it through. Now Now Rooney. That'll be the keepers.
They may well get a bit more joy down the flanks. They'll certainly find more space out there.
Welbeck. The pass cut out.
They may well get a bit more joy down the flanks. They'll certainly find more space out there.
Fernando. Forward it goes. Oh, and he'll be disappointed with that. He's been flagged offside. Welbeck. We've reached the last 15 minutes of the game. It's on for him. And that's gone wide. Rooney tries to slide it past the defence. Here's Moutinho. Varela, whose goal-scoring skills have already been seen. There's just no one in support. Cut out in a promising position. The ball's with Moutinho. Got it. And Giggs. There we have it. The match is all over. It all came down to that one slip-up at the back. And sometimes that's what decides football matches.
But once they went behind, I just wonder whether the manager can be pleased with himself.
So we're down to the last 8 now. John Champion here, and providing the insight for all of us is Jim Beglin. The teams then, Manchester United against Porto. Looking to thread it through. It's on for him. The pass cut out. Got it. It's come through to him nicely. Rolando. Emilio Rafael. Tried to play it through. 15 minutes have passed. Now through to Welbeck. And Giggs. Sloppy pass, intercepted. Here's Varela. Here's Varela. Moutinho. He plays it through. It's through. What a reprieve that was.
Yeah, they can count themselves very lucky that that didn't end up in the back of the net. What were they doing giving the ball away like that?
Shoots here. And he makes absolutely no mistake. 1-0. Excellent work to intercept the pass, and then the finish too.
Well, you just can't give the ball away at the back like that, and in such a key area as well. That's exactly what they've done, and they've paid the price.
So we start again at 1-0.
Well, that's put him in the driving seat, but there's a lot of football left in this one yet, believe me.
Picked off the ball. It's clear. Looking to carve open the defence. Couldn't make the most of the chance.
He was in such a great position in front of goal, and you'd expect him to score from there, but somehow he's missed it.
Half-time approaching. Defour. Through it goes. Fallen kindly. There's the whistle, and it's half-time.
Well, the keeper's been absolutely sensational. This game would already be over but for him.
Just one goal, the difference between them. So their mission's simple: get back in the game, and sooner rather than later. Manchester United against Porto. To the other side. Cut out in a promising position. Now Welbeck. Here's Giggs. Rolando. Didn't get the ball there. Free kick. Sapunaru. We've reached the hour mark. Defour. Holt's cross. And the cross met firmly. Giggs. Great chance for the counter. Plays this forward. It's opened up nicely for him.
They may well get a bit more joy down the flanks. They'll certainly find more space out there.
Holt. Now Otamendi. Now he's ready for a shot. Keeper's got a strong hand on the ball. It's a good block. Stout defending. It just veered off to the right.
Well, look, I suppose we should give him some credit for trying, but the less said about the finish, the better, I think. That's really poor finishing.
It's not cleared very far. Oh, it's been cut out. Wants to get this forward. They're off on the counter. Sapunaru. Otamendi. No, it was cut out. João Moutinho. Defour. Here's João Moutinho. Goals. Now Welbeck. There is the referee's whistle for full time. Just like England on the big stage, it is quarter-final and bust.
Do you know, after the goal, I thought they had time on their side to get back into this match, but that stubborn opposition defence
Nossa, nossa, assim você me mata. Ai, se eu te pego, ai, ai.